Hi guys, welcome back. Crafting Paradise with me, Sid, and I have literally just finished researching. Try this again in English this time. I have literally just completed researching another 4 biomes. So yeah, we did the Phantasmagoric Inferno. Quite dull. Actually wasn't particularly phantasmagoric at all. Quite Inferno-ish, you know, being in the nether and having, you know, lava and fire and hot things, but not very phantasmagorical at all. We did the glacier, was very glaciery. We picked up at the glacier some hardened ice. In the Phantasmagoric Inferno we got some ghast tears, a heart, some ardite, some cobalt, and some nether quartz. We did Frosted Forest, didn't pick up anything in there, but I'll tell you something, that is a caver's dream, that little chunk of biome. Yeah, it was just, I could have spent hours just in there. And we did Icy Hills, which I've just literally finished, and we have Blizz rods from that. The Blizzes spawned. I just need to check that I left. No, nothing got onto the veranda before I unloaded the world. So yeah, so that has given us Glacier, Frosted Forest, Icy Hills, and over here Phantasmagoric Inferno. So this tab, part 1 of Redefining Paradise, done, finished, finito, gone. So let's have a look. What would we get? A golden sword, sonic glasses, resonant strongbox, and a ball of moss, aka it didn't even have anything on it. That is piss poor, and that has got nothing in it. These are quite fun. You can't really see much, but what we should be able to do is, there we go, there he is. We can see his movement, look, his sound. You can't really see much more about him, but yeah, and on my footsteps, look, I can track where I've been. So if you were caving in the dark and you'd run out of torches, this is actually not a bad way to spot monsters. You also look absolutely bloody ludicrous wearing it. It's great. Yeah, let's go back to a sensible hat now, shall we? Let's see, what did we open up with that though? Because we've opened up some Remixing Paradise quests with that, and we have got, let's start here, Icy Atmosphere. It wants 10 buckets of jellied cryothium, 1280 snowballs, easy, and 8 fans. That's pretty easy as well. The jelly cryothium is a bit of a pain, but we can do that. And then the Frozen World wants 10 buckets of jelly cryothium, 1600 snow blocks, and 640 ice blocks. Again, you can do that fairly easily apart from the cryothium. Now, this one here, Lava World, wants 1,000 netherrack. Now, to be honest, that's probably going to be a damn sight quicker and easier to dig that, because netherrack digs so damn quick. Lava, 100 buckets, easy. Soul sand, yeah, we can dig that with the excavator. Overgrown netherrack, 128. Now that one is fairly straightforward. It is that surrounded by seeds, but I will need quite a few seeds, and I don't really have quite a few seeds at the moment. I think I've got a few, but not many. So that one's going to be a little bit more troublesome. And finally, this one opened up, which wants 1280 furnaces. Again, easy. 229.951 buckets of lava for some reason, 15 buckets of blazing perithium, and 128 fire charges. So that's pretty straightforward as well. Now, anything else opened up? No. But that gives us something to go at. So I am going to, well, let's head down this way, I think. And what we will do is we'll go and grab my glacial precipitator. My glacial precipitator. I always want to do that in the voice of Dr. Evil, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, the other thing I did while I did, let me just check what's going on here. No signal. I think I've got a power issue, which I shouldn't have. So I've got plenty of power. Oh, I'm on the wrong floor anyway. What's going on with that? Crafting monitor has no power. Something strange is happening with my AE system. But what is it? We've got the energy cell, so it should have plenty. And that is on medium voltage, so we should have plenty. Hup. Yeah, they're not running fast at all. Hup. That has got 400,000, and they are full. Why is that not getting power? Huh? What's going on with my power? Something screwy has happened. Something very screwy has happened. Just break that and replace it. Let's see what we get. Still no power. That wireless system shouldn't be draining that much, should it? Something, it's going 91 AE per tick. That is up and down like a yo-yo. I am just going to relog and I'll be back in a moment. That fixed it. Right, what was I doing? I've completely forgotten now. Well, let me just dump that and that and that and my Borlo moss. Oh, glacial precipitator, that was it. So we'll take our glacial precipitator. I want some. I think it's just leadstone conduit I've got up there. We'll have some item duct because we can. We'll have a quest delivery system and a servo, I think, or two, just to be on the safe side. Right, let's go and get one of these, well, let's go and get some of these icy quests going, and then we can have a look at the blazing pyrethium bit, because that's going to be the more troublesome aspect. Now, oh, I should have dumped that sword in the thing, I'll do it later. What was I going to say? I have no idea. Well, so if I go through here. Oh, bugger. Damn it, you think you've got it and then bang, it's not working, it's not playing ball because the hole's in the wrong bloody place. And do that. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Actually, it's not that much of a bad mistake, is it? I think if I grab that and pop it there. Yep, And then we'll bring up. No, not quite like that, my friend. My fine friend. Just check that connected. I think. Oh yes, it definitely connected. Okay, where's that gone? And then we'll pop you back. Let me head up. Just need to drag the power up for my glacial precipitator. We can take it out of there for now and bring you in there, and we can pop some of that back, and then we can stick the precipitator in here, getting power, but it's not getting water at the moment. That's fine, because I think I need to turn it round a little bit. Actually, I don't know. Ignore me. We'll stick the QDS here. We'll put a bit of item ducting there, and we'll check. What are we going to do? Let's have a look. If I were a quest, which one would I want to do? Snow. Shall we do ice? Start off with ice, I think. So we'll start off with ice. Output is. Oh, hang on. Our output is there. Got the right side, and our input, and that's an output. Now what we need to do is select this and bind it. So that is making ice. It'll just do that all day long. It's going to take a while, but I think they needed quite a bit. 640 off the top of my head. And where are we? Let's put view into output mode. Oh, it's taking them. Doesn't need the servos. And we have 1% complete already. Brilliant. So that is the ice bit. Now, gelid cryothium. Gelid. Bucket of gelid cryothium. So we need to make that, which is blizz powder, saltpeter or niter, snowball and redstone. Makes 2. And that we can get blizz powder from blizz rods. We can get 4 from 1 with a chance of a snowball will be due, and we can stick redstone in to do that. Let me just go back here again, and then we can stick that in a magma crucible, and each one of those makes, I need 10 buckets, so I'm going to need a fair few blizz rods for that. And I also need niter, which we get from pulverizing sandstone with a 15%. I've not seen any saltpeter ore at all, so it has to be sandstone. Right, so what's the best way to tackle this? Probably which way am I going? That way. Probably Safari Net, it has to be said. Now I've got those, but what I need is those. I've got some gas tiers. I've got 3, and we've got ender pearls coming out the wazoo. So if I go and capture a blizz, and then we can make an MFR spawner, I think that's probably going to be the best way, because otherwise it's going to be a pain getting all of those things out. And you're going to need a grinder. Possibly 2 grinders. But let's get the old Safari Net being built. 1, I'll take 2, and we'll do it like that. And then we need a Safari Net launcher, which is easy. Right, blizz capturing 101. Let's go and load up the frozen forest again. Was it the what was it called? Icy hills. It's actually quite a beautiful biome, this, so and it's night time, which makes it even better. More fun to be had. Hello. I better get you on the bar, hadn't I? Get you into capture mode. Right, show me a Blizz. There's a Blizz. Get dead. Get dead. Way, no, you're not. Damn it. Oi. Bloody hell, this is a bit hostile. Maybe I should have turned the blaze spawner on. It's a bit less hostile when the blazes are on. But that'll do. We'll just... Hi. We got what we came for. Just wandering past. Don't mind me, zombies. I'm not here to bother you at all. And we can unload it. We got what we wanted, so that's that sorted. All important bit. Right, so armed with that, next thing we're going to need is an MFR spawner and an MFR grinder and a source of power. One thing I was thinking, I probably should get some seed stuff going as well. So let me just have a look at seeds. 54. I'm set. I'll take a couple of barrels. Just the 2. That's right, 2 will be fine. We'll get rid of you. We'll put you away, get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Definitely get rid of that. Yeah, as I say, I put the wireless in, which I think was quite a nice addition. I just ran a lot of cable along here and thing, so that has got 16 boosters in it, and that will reach just about everywhere on this base. So first things first, let me just pop down here. Oh, I'd got a dolly. I always forget my dolly. That sounds so wrong. Right, grab the dolly. Oh, I don't need those power. I don't need those right now either, do I? Dolly. Give me a dolly. Dolly. So, yeah, I'm going to need quite a lot of seeds for that netherrack. So I'm going to set the auto farm here to run that for me. I'm running out of space. We'll put, let's have a look. Whitelist seeds only, and that will become seeds, so the wheat will have to go into the other one. And off you go. Grow me lots of wheat. I'm not bothered about the wheat, but I am bothered about the seeds. So my thoughts are, because I am going to need a lot of mob essence. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, yeah, 5. And then my thoughts are I could put in a system similar to the one I used over in well, I've used it in a couple of things. Magic Farm 2 I used it in, and also Crash Landing. That's the word I'm looking for, which will be 4 grinders, 1 for each quadrant of this. I'm not entirely sure how I will get the auto spawner unless I run... What have I got? I've got nothing going off this way, have I? So I could run the mob essence from these grinders. So if I did 5 grinders, grind the blazers, run the mob essence through from the blazers to make that. Yes, I think that might be a plan. So let's head back and see how we're doing in the way of the means of making grinders and an auto spawner. That's what we're after. First things first, have I got one? No. No. So, I need grinders. And that is, oh, handy gold sword, that'll come in useful. Can we make me some of those? How many did I need? I wanted 5, so I'm going to need at least 6. I'm going to need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I'm going to need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I'm also going to need a tesseract or something to transfer power, aren't I, or lava. Magmatic dye, I'll come up with something. Now the auto spawner, make me a sugar please, thank you. What have I got? Missing magma cream. Can you make me a magma cream? You can. Make me that. So that's the auto spawner. So if I were to go make a tesseract to bring more lava in and put the lava into that system and then put some more magmatic dynamos in, which are not too bad to make, let me go and get some power situation sorted out, and I will be right back with you. Right, I've built it. I didn't want to do this on camera because it was convoluted as hell. I built a 9x9 and then remembered that the grinder is a 5x5 and the spawner is a 9x9. So what I've done is I basically put a solid glass wall in to bring that down to size. So that's the auto spawner down there. Let me run over here. So down in here, what we've done, it looks a little bit different. We have to start off with, we have put in a tesseract here. Now this tesseract is linked into the lava network, and that is filling these 2 magmatic dynamos up. Now, in all honesty, that's probably not enough. I may need a third, because the power on these is draining really rapidly with these. So that power is going down into the floor here. It runs underneath the wall and into the 4 grinders in there, and also through here to a grinder and to the auto spawner with me so far. Out the back of the grinders we have got an item duct that is pulling out the drops. I've done a test run on it, so that's blaze rods. What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something just then. Sounded like a creeper. I don't know where the hell it did though. Yeah, oh well. Maybe it was from the drop, but I shouldn't be hearing those over here easily. Sometimes I hear the machines from over there though when I'm in the biomes, which is a bit odd. Yeah, so that's pulling through. As always, I'm fairly certain that Blaze only drop blaze rods, but I always stick a chest on to any export just in case it drops something that I don't expect, and I've just blacklisted blaze rods there so they can only go into that barrel. And then we've got item duct, fluid ducts, which are pulling across to this series of tanks here. Haha, you see, I told you I'd find a use for those tanks. So these tanks go down into here, they run under there and feed the mob essence into that. This grinder then kills the blizzards, the blizz rods come out, and again, test run, overflow chest just in case, and the mob essence is pumped back into the system from this grinder as well. So let me turn on the mob spawner for starters. And they're happy. They're taking damage from the altar But every so often, it doesn't matter, because even though they're taking damage from the blood altar, the ritual well of suffering, they are also being killed by the grinders. So the grinder doesn't care whether it's taken damage or not, it just grinds them up and off they go. And eventually they fill up this tank. Obviously that's being drained out into the auto spawner at the moment, but eventually we'll get plenty of drops. Now you'll see these are completely drained, and that has barely got enough power to operate, so I really could do with something a little more umphy. But yeah, that's ticking away, and we've got, I'm just going to let it fill up this tank a little bit, and once we've got some tank, I'll turn the blazes off and we'll turn this spawner on, and we'll have like the, what's it, 16, 32, 48 buckets of mob essence, which should be enough to keep that running for a while, and we can turn this beast off again. A high-tech way of getting in to change the safari net, you break your way through. It was just me, I made a gaff when I built it, and I thought, sod it, it's not a permanent solution, so it will wait. So I'm going to let this run for a little while, get some mob essence built up. Already got loads of blaze rods. Now I could use, is it compression reactant dynamo? I think that can use blaze powder, so I could build some reactant dynamos to run off mob essence and blaze powder, and that will be an option. But for now, this will get us where we need to be. In fact, they're clunking away happily because they're really enjoying themselves. Let me just go and quickly check on my snowballs. In fact, I don't need to go and check on my snowballs, do I? I can do that here. Snowballs. If I were a snowball quest, which was it that one? No, it was that one. Ice is done, so we can change that over onto snow, so that can be running in the background. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing overly fancy there. We'll change you to snow, and that can be doing its thing. And with a bit of luck, we should see 2, 3. It's going to take a while. It is definitely going to take a while, but it's all right because I've got biomes to research, so not a major problem. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment. Right, so that's done its thing. We've got a whole load of mob essence, bucket load of blaze rods, which are still going up by I think the looks of it. So yeah, let's turn you on, and what we should see now is a whole load of blaze rods coming through in a moment. Come on, boys, do your thing. Obviously that's only one. This is probably better running these separately and independent, because that's 4, this is only 1, and that will maintain its power much better. I put a third magmatic in just to ensure we kept up with the power. So yeah, we can take those, and we can get the, well, we use that we use to make that, and that we use for so now what we need then is saltpeter, snowballs and redstone to make 2 of those. Snowballs obviously we'll do once we've got the snow blocks sorted out. In fact, I'm going to leave that running for a while, and we'll just head over there again, and that will probably see us for this episode. Let me just, the seeds are now, the crop thing is doing its thing, so we've now got a stack and a half of seeds. It's obviously very slow. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Well, there is actually something we could do about it. We could go for do some blood magic to clear it, so I may end up going that way if we look like that's going to be necessary. We could go with a oh god, what's it, the rune of growth thingy, can't remember what the hell it's called now. So yeah, we are doing this one, aren't we? and we have 15%, so it's actually going pretty quick. We'll have that fairly fast. We should have enough to make 10 buckets of jelly cryothium pretty soon as well. And then I can pick some unmelting ice or a full heart for that one. For this one we could do the snowballs, then we've got the jelly cryothium. The fans I think are fairly easy. Let me have a look. Fan. Dunk, dunk and slab. Makes one. Doddle. Anyway, that'll be it for this episode, I think. We will come back. Hopefully we'll have enough to make the jelly cryothium next episode. We'll have 4 more. Hopefully I'll have enough jelly to make 2 lots of jelly cryothium. What I will need, of course, is sandstone. That's probably a good thing. Before we go, let us teach the system how to make sandstone, because it knows how to make sand out of cobble. That's pretty straightforward. But what it doesn't know how to make is sandstone. So sandstone. If I teach it that now. If I go use on that, it said that if we pulverize it, there's a chance of niter. So let me grab some sandstone. Not crafting monitor, that one. Make me. Oh, haven't I got? Oh, I know where it is. It's up the other end. Let me go and grab that quickly, and I'll be right back before we close up. Right, I haven't got much. I had 10, so whole 10 of them left after that quest. But we'll pulverize them and see what we get. See whether we get that niter. Just bear with me a sec. Sorry about that. My lovely wife bringing me a coffee and telling me that my office was smoky. But that's because I smoke, so that would be a good reason. I saw a niter. Unfortunately, I was talking to the wife when it went through the system. So let me go and grab. I must get used to the fact that I've got 3 niter in fact now. So take one of those, and let me go and get. What I didn't do is keep a sandstone, of course. So let's make myself a sandstone. Now, if I tell it pulverizing sandstone, I think this will work. If I say pulverize sandstone to get niter, it will. So if I go, you go in there, and then that is pulverizing recipe. So let me go down here to the pulverizer, and we should be able to teach that then. If I put you in there and then say keep a sandstone in it, goes off and gets a sandstone. Obviously had sand in the system. So let's have a look. We've got niter. I've got 2 more. Make me just make me 1, in fact. So what that should be doing now is pulverizing sandstone until it gets 1. Did it get 1? It may have already got 1. Let me have a look. No. Is that going to work? Maybe it's not. I'll take you off the list. We'll take you out. I can make sandstone. That's not a problem. I can just pulverize it manually. I'm not going to need a vast amount of that. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We will return to some more biome we'll return to some researched biomes, not some more biomes, because I've done them. I will do them before we come over, and if anything interesting happens, I will tell you. Oh bloody hell, that is going at a fair old rate of knots. But until then, I will see you soon, and bye for now.